And on behalf of the NCAA, thank you, coaches. Now, it's my honor to now please welcome Coach Mark Ferrante of Villanova football and Philly basketball legend, Coach Fran Dunphy.
Good to see everybody. Thanks for having us. And this is pretty cool, by the way. This is the first time I've been to an event like this and I could wear my play clothes. It's pretty sharp. Thanks to Team Impact and all you do, Brad Corman and his group, and Chrissy and Josh and Maddie. Where are you, Maddie? We out here somewhere? Back here? Maddie, tremendous job, by the way. Tremendous job here. A great job on the film, and you hit every piece of this whole process. You hit. Jealous of you, of course, jealous of your age as well. But just great stuff. I was talking to Mark beforehand, and the reality is, we're probably the two least important people in the room. Obviously, these kids are the most important, and I am the biggest sap you know, so I'm sitting there watching that film and crying and just feeling so good about what this organization does for these kids. And I think as Maddie's words were spoken, it does way more, and Charlo is my man, but our guys get way more out of it than Charlo does. I trust in that. He's tremendous to be around, and I'll talk about him in a second, but just so important, the lessons that they teach all of us. So I got one other story to tell other than Charlo here, and it's about Jake Orlick, who was up here 2 years ago. I think you and I were both here 2 years ago and listened to Jake, who lost his leg to cancer, and he gave a speech here way better than I'm going to give. I thought he was tremendous, stole the room. And so I meet Jake that night, and he was University of Pennsylvania and Steve Donahue's guy at the time, and just got a tremendous kick out of seeing Jake. And he started to talk about his golf game and how good he wants to be at golf. Well, I belong to a place at my golf at Rolling Green Golf Club, and there's a head pro there, and his name is Fred Heller. He's with me tonight. And Fred also lost his leg to cancer a number of years back. So it seemed like a natural thing to do is to marry Jake and Freddie together and kind of talk about golf and see what it's like trying to play with a little bit of a handicap here. And what a great relationship that is. And I've learned so much, and Jake taught me many times over the last couple of years just because of his spirit. Freddie teaches me every single day when I see him, because when they have something as difficult as they have, they never talk about it. They never complain about it. I'm at a loss as to I'd be complaining every minute of the day. Not these guys. They never talk about it. So to me, Jake and Freddie are people that inspire me, and I'm so grateful that I have them in my life. Charlo, and Charlo talked about it on the film a little bit. Charlo this summer spring and summer probably, was at CHOP, I think, more than 70 days plus. His mom and dad were there often. Kira, his mom, was there all the time, and so I got a chance to go and visit Charlo. And again, never complaining, and having to be there for that long a period of time just inspires the hell out of me. And there were two incidents that happened with Charlo and I, and one was he has a court at his house, and he's a terrific wheelchair basketball player. He's got a court in the backyard. And again, thanks to his folks for doing that. So he wanted a couple of our guys at LaSalle last year to come and play with him on his court. The only problem for our guys was that they had 3 extra wheelchairs. So they all jumped in the wheelchairs, and Charlo proceeded to kick their butt, of which I have it on film, by the way, and we're going to keep it so those 3 guys will never forget the lesson they were learned from Charlo Lipos. Tremendous kid, has helped us immeasurably as a basketball program at LaSalle. Still there with the new regime, and just love the kid. I admire him so much and get inspired by him so much. The other one was, we're about ready to go on a couple-hour bus trip. I forget which we were playing. Maybe we were going to Rhode Island, let's say. And so he pulls up in his wheelchair and stands outside the bus, he's in the wheelchair outside the bus. I said, okay, I got to watch this, how this happens. So I said, Charlo, you need any help? No, I'm okay, I got it. He now proceeds to leap out of the wheelchair onto the bars, work his way up the bars, makes the turn from the walkway down the aisle, and wanted to know where his seat is going to be. Well, it's going to be right beside me, and just never asked for any help or anything else, just jumped up there and did what he had to do. Just an amazing feat. But again, never complains, just does what he does. So he's made an unbelievable impact in my life. And I think for all of the guys, our staff is here. Mike Doyle is here, who does a lot of the work with the guys. And I'm a better human being for having Charlo and Jake and Freddie and all those people that are here tonight. Thank you very, very much for helping me be a better human being with all of this. And just a simple thing like this, I will cherish because of Charlo and Jake and all of you who are here tonight to support this terrific organization. And again, I think Mark and I are the least important people here. And I think I speak for Mark in that. I'm sure he'll say the same thing as he gets up here. So thanks for listening to me. Great stuff.
So those are some tough acts to follow right there. Maddie, and obviously the godfather of Philadelphia basketball, but we were talking earlier, and I can't agree with Coach more. I mean, we're just a small piece to this, so I want to thank Team Impact for reaching out to us to get us involved with the foundation and the organization. I believe it was 2016 when we started, and they came and asked me, would you be willing to draft a teammate, a Team Impact teammate? And you saw our first guy in the video, Jasper McHugh, and he's here this evening. Jasper was, I believe, 12 at the time. He's now a junior at Westchester University. He was about this tall. Jasper, why don't you stand up real quick and show everybody what you look like now? He's not allowed to play football because of his situation, but if I knew he was going to grow to be that big, I would have tried to talk him into it anyway. And then we had Anthony Hotham. Anthony was with us, and he's now I believe, 9th or 10th grader at LaSalle, and he's their football manager, so he is following with the football theme as he's over there, and they're the #1 high school team in the state of Pennsylvania right now, and their coach, ironically enough, is Brett Gordon, who was a quarterback for us, a third-generation quarterback for us. His grandfather played quarterback at Villanova. His dad played quarterback, and Brett played quarterback. Now he's the head coach at LaSalle. And then 2+ years ago, they came up and asked if we would draft Wes and have Wes Jones be a part of our team. And as I mentioned, Jasper was 12, I think, and Anthony was about 11. And at the time, Wes was 6. And I'm like, this should be interesting, but of course we're going to open our arms to a 6-year-old. It'll be a different experience. It'll be a unique experience, and we were really humbled, honored, and blessed. And I'm really humbled, honored, and blessed to be standing in front of you all tonight because, as Coach and I have already said multiple times, we're just pawns in this game. You know, it's about the families that are here tonight and all the people. I thank you all for being here tonight and showing support for this foundation, this organization. And the true champions are, I accept this basically on behalf of Villanova University, because we're not the only team that has a team impact member, and obviously I accept this on behalf of our players and our current team, because they're the ones that, you know, make the difference in the lives of these young people. And then I really congratulate the families that take the initiative to sign their children up for this opportunity to be a member of our team. And Wes has been awesome. They come around all the time. Jasper and his family come to all the games. Anthony and their family come to all the games. They jump in the locker room. They're dancing with the team. It's pretty wild. And a couple stories I'll share with you and a couple memories I have regarding Wes. The first time that they all came to campus, he wouldn't leave his mom's side. I had to walk around his mom, Christy, just to say hello to him because he was that shy. That same shy guy wouldn't leave the autograph table tonight, sitting up there by himself. You know, mom's going around, dad, brother, sister, they're all going around doing their thing. And Wes is up there by himself signing autographs, handing out his playing card to everybody that came in. So that was pretty impressive. But really, the other memory that I have was pretty awesome is when I saw the video of him walking out of the hospital, ringing the bell, because he beat leukemia. So, like I said, I'm humbled, honored, and blessed to just be a part of this. And we hope that we make a difference in someone's life. But really, the true champions, as I mentioned, are the families. So it's probably more important that you hear from Christy Jones right now, as opposed to hearing more from me. So Christy, come on up and share your story.
Super outgoing. He's super energetic.
It's been great to have Wes. It gives our current players an attitude of gratitude.
That's something I think we all really embody.
Having Wes there, and it makes me more grateful every day.
It's really just like one of us, like one of our teammates. We all kind of welcome him.
The first time I met Wes, I almost didn't meet Wes because he was hiding, he was very shy.
Wes's growth has been incredible. Now,
He'll run out to the field on his own.
yesterday he runs right into our huddle of 95